Filming.
All right, here we are with the last team wad number 4, Mars. This workout, at the start, athletes will perform an 8-minute AMRAP. On the first round, it will start off with 20 snatches, with athletes alternating every 5. The skilled version of this will be a ground overhead. 30 toes to bar, alternating every 15. Skilled athletes will do a knees to elbow. We'll talk about the standards on this. It's actually knees above 90 degrees. 40 wall balls alternating at 20. A 500-meter row that either athlete can do. And then the RX division will do 10 muscle-ups. The skilled division will do 25 pull-ups. And then it starts all over again. And in the second round, you can break it up however you like. So the first round, there's a certain way that you have to break it up. Once you get through, it's whoever can do the work does the work. All right, so let's talk about this, how it's going to work and how it's going to flow from athlete to athlete. Let's talk about the weights first. For the RX male, it'll be 135 pounds, a 20-pound wall ball to the 10-foot line, and muscle-ups as the standards. Females will be a 95-pound snatch, 14 pounds to the 9-foot line, and muscle-ups are the standard. For scaled, it'll be 95 pounds for the males with a 14-pound ball to the 10-foot line and pull-ups. For the female, it'll be a 65-pound snatch, or 65-pound ground to overhead, and a 10-pound ball to the 9-foot line, and pull-ups are the standards. Co-ed teams, you will get 2 bars, 1 pull-up bar, 2 wall balls, 1 rower, and 1 set of rings. The ring standard will be the same for everybody. It'll be set at 88 inches for female, male, and for the co-ed teams. But with the bars, 1 bar will be loaded with the men's weight, 1 bar will be loaded with the women's weight. Okay, let's talk about the standards and the flow for this. So we're going to grab Bruce, our head judge, come over here. So the way this is going to work is one athlete is going to start off and they're going to do the snatches, in this case the RX division. He's going to do 5 snatches. Just pretend you did 5, do 1. That was a quick 5. As soon as he's done and the bar hits the ground, he must tag hands with the second athlete before he does his 5 snatches. All right, he gets 5 done. Tag hands. 5, good. Now, if they are a scaled team, they can do a ground to overhead. With the ground to overhead, they can pretty much clean and jerk it. They can, muscle snatch it. You can do whatever you want. For the RX division, it must be a snatch. They can power snatch, split snatch. They can squat snatch. As long as the bar is caught above the head before it's pressed out. You cannot press the bar out from below the head. So can you do a bad snatch like that where you catch it with your eyes and like this thing? Yeah, that's going to be a bad rep. Okay? If they catch it, they must catch it above their head if they're pressing out on the snatch. So that was a good bad rep. So once they get through 20 reps of here, they're going to go over to the bar. With this, it'll be 15 toes to bar, and then alternate. So what we're looking for in the toes to bar, athlete starts hanging from the bar, feet must go back past the plane of the bar, both feet must touch the bar at the same time.
1.
Good.
2.
If they hit one and then the other, okay, if he does a little kick, that's a no rep. If he hits outside of his hands, I want to see him do this.
Wow.
All right.
For so many
I leave that at home.
All right, so once he gets 15, he'll switch out. The other athlete will come in. Now, for the for the scaled athletes, okay, they must bring their feet back past, and they have to bring their knees above their waist. So we're looking for 90 degrees here. Come up, right there. So as long as his knees come above his hips, that's a good rep on that. You can do strict, you can do kipping on that. As long as he comes down, his feet must come back past the bar here. Okay, 15 of one, 15 on the other. Okay, then we go to the wall balls. Starts off, they must come up to full extension with the ball. Stands all the way up first. That's a no rep because he didn't stand all the way up.
Yep. Go.
No rep.
2, 1. No rep. Get above the line. 2.
Good. Now, on this, we'll actually be throwing to a targeted competition. the ball must hit the target. If it does not hit the target, it's a no rep. It doesn't, even if it goes high enough, it's got to hit the target. That's what they're looking for. Hip must go below the knee on the squat, ball must go to the target. When he gets done with 20, he can pass off to the other athlete. He can hand the ball to the other athlete and tag, okay? The other athlete can do the pass off in the air, but I don't see how they're going to pull that off with the tag as well.
We want to tag and pass.
Let's see if you guys can do this.
Where's Jack? Nick and Jack could totally do that.
Tag, boom, get tag. Oh. If you can pull that off, you will not get bonus points, but it would be great to watch. Okay? So I do recommend people trying that because when we're there in the long days, it's fun to watch entertaining stuff. But the key is you must tag your partner's hand. They cannot do the bounce pass, let the ball drop, bounce, catch it, and start. So if it does hit the ground or you drop the ball in your 20 reps, then you have to come to rest, then you pick it up, come to full extension, and start again. Okay? Once you get done with the 20 wall balls, then it goes to the pull-ups if you're in the scale division. So pull-ups, just looking for arms straight to chin above the bar. You can do kipping pull-ups. You can do strict pull-ups. Good. Good. Do another one. Now he's going to tag to his partner. Boom. You can do butterfly pull-ups.
Good. Good. This is why we use Justin, because he's a proficient at no reps.
I was just demonstrating it over.
You can break up however you like on the pull-up. So as long as you get them done, it doesn't matter how you break those up. What I did forget is after the wall balls, you actually go to the row first. So after the, I did miss that. So after the wall balls, you come over to the rower, We were at the pull-up rower, so it made sense to go ahead and cover that. On the rower, starts at 0. Must keep your hands on the handle until it gets past 500. Okay. You can change athletes on the rower if you'd like. So one person can row 200, another person can row 300, or however you want to break it up. That doesn't matter. But the athlete that is on the rower at the end must keep their hands on the handle until it gets past the 500-meter mark. In other words, you can't say you were trying to change athletes at 495. Okay, and that's the reason you let go of the handle to change athletes, okay? That's not gonna fly. So you've got to keep your hands on the handle until it gets past the 500 mark. And then if your athlete is then going over to do pull-ups, you just tag hands before they can go over and do it. Athletes must stay together in the workout areas. So you get out, you go over together. He can't run over there when this athlete is still on the rower. You have a question?
Burpee penalty for that last 5 meters?
Yes, same thing. If you let go of the handle, okay, before it hits 500 meters, okay, you will get a 5 burpee penalty, okay, and just the athlete will have to do, the one athlete will have to do that, okay, the one that's on the rower. So what I would do is the judge is going to be here, they're looking at the meters, when they say good, then I would let go of the handle, okay, or put it into the rack. Yes?
Let's say the first athlete's rowing, right before he gets off, pulls really hard.
Yep.
Meter's still going.
Yep.
He can change out real quick while the meter's still going. If they're that fast.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you mean, like, we're at on the...
He means that the meters don't have to stop
okay.
before they get off. Yes. If you pull, place the handles down, go in there, and he gets on there and starts rowing as the meters go, that's a hell of a change. Good job.
So once you get done with the row, then it's over to the pull-up bar. We demonstrated the pull-ups a second ago, or to the rings. Let's head down there for the standards on the rings. Muscle-ups can be kipping muscle-ups, can be strict muscle-ups. You must start from full extension and a hang. That works. Okay, and they finish at full extension with the shoulders over the rings.
Good. Do a bad one. Push off. Come off. Push off. Okay.
No, that's not. That was actually pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah, what we're looking for is when the athletes, if they come up and push away, they need to make sure they extend shoulders over the rings, not behind the rings. You see this a lot with athletes when they're trying to speed up their muscle-ups. They're going to make sure they come to full extension over the rings. Also got to make sure they come to full extension, so arms locked out, full extension at the top position on that. Now, once you get done with this, so this is an AMRAP, So you get through that first round, get done with your muscle-ups or your pull-ups. Workout starts all over again. You break it up however you like. So they run back over to the snatch. Whereas before, they had to do 5 and 5. They can do 1 and 1. They can do 10. They can do 20 in a row. Well, however they want to break it up.
Tag.
Oh, yeah. But they still have to tag. Call, guys. Good. They break that up however they like for the remainder of the workout. Okay? So from there, same thing with the toast bar. You just got to get through 30 of those. Okay? Just got to get through 40 wall balls. Just have to row again. Just have to do muscle ups, but you break it up however you like from there on out. There's a question. Yes?
Still have to do it in that order though, right?
Still have to do it in that order. So it will be 20 snatches, 4 ground to overhead, 30 toes to bar, or 30 knees to elbows, 40 wall balls, 500-meter row, pull-ups or muscle-ups. And it's 25 pull-ups or 10 muscle-ups, if I remember correctly. Questions?
Did you say one person can do all 10 muscle-ups?
Yes. Yep. So on this workout, the snatches have to be alternating on the first round. The toes to bar have to be alternating on the first round. The wall balls have to be alternating on the first round. The row and the muscle-ups can be done either athlete or both athletes.
Once you hit 500, when you get to the row, all's fair game.
Yep.
What is the bar height? Last year I had to get boots. It's a standard height. Yeah, Phil had to help me out. Okay.
Yeah. It's a standard height.
Can a partner help?
It'll be the same for everybody.
Can a partner help you out? Can a partner
Partner can help you out. Partner, I don't exactly know what the height is of the pull-up bar. But there'll be a women's bar, which you might be able to get to. Jump really high. That's
All
a
those-
big jump.
He's
Big
just got all
jump.
those heavy muscles.
We'll work on jumping this week, and maybe we'll be able to get you up to that bar. Okay?
With the assist up to the pull-up, your hands have to be off the partner before they start the lift. So if they're coming up there and continuing to go up there, that first rep needs to be an obvious.
Same thing with the rings and the muscle-ups. You can't help them up. Pretty common stuff. Yeah.
So you said there's a women's bar. For co-ed, are they using one bar, or is it like that, a men's and women's bar next to each other?
I have not seen this rig. So
She's talking about the snatches.
no. She's talking
They're
about
talking
the
about
pull-up bar.
Pull bars.
So it has a men's and a women's bar, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Good. We have it off the record.
All right, that's fine.
Box or something that we can step on, right?
What now?
For the bar, the pull-up bars, there'll be a box we can step on, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, appreciate that, John.
Good. Except for the teams. The teams, there will not
You,
be.
Jeff.
Teams? No. You have to help each other on teams. It'll be for individuals.
Okay.
All right. That's team WOD number 4, Mars.